to forms of justice. But there's also some other double standards that have stuck out to us. So there's a new congresswoman. She replaced Keith Ellison. Remember Keith Ellison from Minnesota? He's the first Muslim congresswoman. Well, her name is Ilhan Omar. She's the first Somali Muslim congresswoman. Represents the same seat that Keith Ellison had. She tweeted this a couple days ago, and it caught our eye. Picture of Mike Pence during that meeting with Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi.
Talking about the wall.
Talking about the wall, saying, Jesus, take the wheel, hashtag border wall. I'm not quite sure what that means. All I know is that the media, to your point about double standards, would never point that out.
I mean, he's sort of blinking during the meeting, so let's make it like he's praying and maybe mock his Christian faith.
You know, it's so funny to me because Pence gets mocked for the craziest things, his faith. Remember when he got mocked? Liberals didn't like the fact that he said that he didn't want to go out and have drinks with women other than his wife. I mean, things that most people would look and commend someone for and say, this is a really noble guy of faith and family. That's what they choose to mock all the time. And I think that's really a reflection of them that people need to take note of.
What if an incoming Republican congressman or congresswoman tweeted this about a Muslim?
Can you imagine if I put up a photo of Ilhan Omar and said, Muhammad, take the controls, hashtag open borders? Can you imagine? Do we live in a free country? You can insult, you know, the person I believe to be the Lord, my Lord and Savior. Can I insult your prophet? I literally want to know that, whether we still live in a country where that can happen. That's why things like this get people's ire. Because it does feel like we live in a double standard where some things are acceptable and some are not. Someone should ask her, is that really what you should be tweeting as a new congressman-elect?
And that's not to say people don't make mistakes on both sides of the aisle. Of course they do. Of course all of us do. The problem is that only one side of the aisle gets held accountable for it, and the other side gets a pass repeatedly. There has to be consistency. Either you're going to be outraged by these things universally or not at all.
By the way, pay attention. She is going to be a cause celeb of the left. I mean, you think Ocasio-Cortez is? Ilhan Omar is going to be someone they held up as a center of the resistance against Donald Trump.
So email us. We've been asking you to weigh in on some of these things. We're going to do it next hour. Show some of your tweets, emails, whatnot, friends@foxnews.com.
That's right. Well,